Nestled in the heart of Germantown, one of Nashville's most charming and historic neighborhoods, known for its vibrant culinary scene and sense of community, Tailor offers a dining experience like no other. Inspired by local farmers and their ingredients, Tailor's dishes evoke nostalgia and connection, much like a songwriter's night in Nashville. Every plate tells a story, every moment builds community. It's Nashville's creative spirit brought to life through food, family, and heart. For the American Dream, Selling Nashville, I'm your host, Larry Close. Now let's head on inside to enjoy a delicious meal together and meet the team behind Tailor. So here at Tailor with chef and owner Vivek Surti. First of all, thank you so much for having us here in your restaurant. It has been one of my favorites for years, and it's good to get to feature you all on Selling Nashville. Tell us, what sets Tailor apart in the Nashville culinary scene?
Yeah, I think I always describe Tailor as kind of like songwriter night for food.
Yeah.
And so to me, it's a concept that's really born from my experience of growing up here. So I grew up in Nashville. My family comes from India. And growing up, like whenever we socialized, like on the weekends, we always went to my parents' friend's house for like a dinner party. And what was fun about it is like that's how like we made friends. That's like where we learned how to play like cards and games and all that kind of stuff, but also got to enjoy a lot of really great food. And so I wanted to bring that dinner party experience into a restaurant.
How did it go from there to, I'm going to follow my dream and I'm going to open up my own brick and mortar restaurant?
Yeah. At first, it just really started as it was my creative outlet, right? Like I love to cook, I love doing dinner parties. I saw actually there was a group of friends in Athens, Georgia that used to do something called the Four Horsemen. And there was a little documentary about that. And so when I saw it, I was like, man, this is really cool, because they would go to this farmer and they'd pick like all the ingredients fresh. They'd make a dinner, they'd do the dinner on the farm. And it was really just this really cool community that was built there. And so I tried to see if anybody was doing that in Nashville, but I didn't see anything. So then I was like, you know what, I think I can do this.
What would you say has been the most important lesson you've learned as a chef and business owner?
I think you learn new things every day. I think like whenever you start a business, it's it's kind of like, hey, I'm putting this idea together, and you try to bring in all these different people that are going to help you get there. And at the time, I think there's a magic about opening a restaurant, because there's a little bit of the unknown, but it's like you're in it, you're there, you're trying to do whatever you can to make it work and to open it.
What do you see in the future for Tailor as you continue to grow?
Yeah, for us, we always try to, like one thing we always say here is like every day we try to get a little bit better. So that means in all of our steps, whether it's the food, whether it's the service, whether it's the drinks that we provide, the environment. But I think like as we start thinking about what we do next, I think it's an interesting question. I think the conventional wisdom is like you always open more spots, or it's like you try to kind of condense everything and build a little bit more.
So we've mapped out someone's entire culinary journey for an entire week.
Yeah, that's your weekend. That's all you got to do.
Visiting Nashville. Well, thank you so much for having us. We're excited to dig into dinner, and yeah, let's get started.
Yeah, excited to have you, Larry. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of The American Dream, Selling Nashville. Until next time, I'm your host, Larry Close. See you soon.